One-Way Towing, the source for all of your towing needs, from cars to trucks, the dreaded crash to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
R.T. Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
go?
Yep.
All right.
It's a sectional game, right?
Sectional game or
Yeah.
regional?
Sectional, isn't it? Yeah, regionals next and then states. You ready to go in, Trey? All right, welcome everybody to Fairleigh, West Virginia. Sectional game. Greenbrier East Lady Spartans against Pikeview Panthers.
Oh, no, mute.
Welcome everybody back to Fairleigh, West Virginia. Sectional game. Greenbrier East Lady Spartans against the Pikeview Panthers. East coming off of a win last night. Pikeview coming off of a loss.
Up to 6. Okay.
So here we are. Greenbrier East warming up in the field, getting ready to come in. I'm going to assume Pikeview will get a few minutes to warm up.
You want to put Angie the same? Well, she's not in here.
Coach Ambler hitting them some balls now. This could be a do-or-die night for the Spartans. They win, they advance. They lose, it's end of the season. A lot on the line here tonight for the Spartans and the Pikeview Panthers. We'll take a quick break here. We'll be back in Fairleigh with national anthem, introduction of players, and the first pitch. Don't go anywhere.
Compton. Your shortstop for tonight is number 15, Lauren Lambert. Number 18, playing right field, Kaylee Honecker. Behind the plate, number 13, Taylor Wright. Number 6, playing center field, Cora Belcher. Playing first base, number 9, Zoe Tupper. And playing left field, number 12, Casey Fine. And number 4, Adeline Bowers. And now, for your home team, the Lady Spartans. Number 1, playing center field, Reagan Klein. Playing second base, number 21, Allie Martin. Your pitcher for tonight, number 11, Kenna Collins. Your right fielder, number 24, Haley Heister. Behind the plate, number 20, Campbell Bundy. Playing left field, number 16, Maddie Baker. Your shortstop, number 4, Paige Totten. Number 22, playing first base, Jenna Groves. Number 14, Lacey Patriarca, your DP for tonight. And playing third base, number 30, Liz Wooding. Number 9, Nora Ambler. Number 12, Haley Byers. Number 6, Maddie Wellman. Number 3, Sid Norman. Number 2, Bailey Birchfield. Number 18, Bailey Cleggan. And number 13, Emily Piles. And now if we could all stand for the national anthem. Yes.
So number 6, is that Cora Belcher?
Number 6. Cora Belcher. Yep. She's here. I'm pretty sure. Why is she sitting down there?
All right, the players have been announced. The national anthem has been played. A few throws, and we are ready to play some softball here. Again, if you're just joining us, sectional game, Greenbrier East Lady Spartans against the Pikeview Panthers. Kenna Collins will be pitching today. Behind the plate, Campbell Bundy. Liz Wooding on third. Paige Totten, shortstop. Allie Martin, second base. Jenna Groves will be on first base. Center field is going to be Reagan Klein. The left field looks like Maddie Baker. And Haley Heaster, right field. Spartans looking pretty crisp here tonight. And Angie,
Yes, sir, Roger.
what exactly does this game mean to either team?
Well, both teams have a loss, Roger. So whoever loses tonight, their season has came to an end. Whoever wins will advance to the next game, which will be played tomorrow. Now, there's been some rumor that tomorrow is the Greenbrier East Prom. I believe if Independence is the team we play, there's a good chance we won't have to play tomorrow. We'll play it next week, per WVSSAC.
Yeah, and that's good news for the girls wanting to go to prom. So Collins is warmed up. Shelby Maddox in the box, and there's the first pitch. It's going to be a high ball.
Up to bat for the Pikeview Panthers is number 23, Shelby Maddox. But Roger, either way, this is the girls' Lady Spartans' last home game of the season.
Fouls that one off. And it's a sad thing because for several of these seniors, it'll be the last time they play on this field, Ange.
Yes, did you have to remind me, Roger?
Well, just occasionally. You look like you were somewhat forgetful.
Got 1-1 on the batter.
Oh, in the dirt, ball 2. 2-1.
Kenna gonna get some dirt on those hands. Grip that ball a little better.
Looked pretty good in warm-ups.
53 miles per hour.
And she's out at first. A hopper to the shortstop, Paige Totten. Corrals it. Nice throw.
Almost some confusion there with the third baseman and shortstop.
Yeah. Got to get a little vocal on the softball field, don't you, Ange?
Yes, sir. Up to bat, number 20, Bella Delata.
So, Bella Delata in the box now. Facing Collins. High, ball 1. So, Spartans are going to have to get a quick shutdown and get on the board quick to beat this Pikeview team.
Yeah, this is, we played them, beat them the first game, Roger, but I believe that was very early in the season. If I'm not mistaken, it was probably Pikeview's first game, maybe our second or third game. And they came back and beat us here.
It's a safe assumption that neither teams are the same team they were early in the season.
Absolutely, they're not.
In the dirt, ball 3. So, 3-0's the count. Collins a little behind here. Should be a no-swing situation for Delata. Strike.
Okay. She
All
did
right.
her job.
Yeah.
The batter did her job.
Yeah, you don't want to swing at that. 3 balls in a row. I mean, the chances are pretty high it's going to be another one. But maybe Collins found her spot. Swing and a miss. Full count. I believe I'd throw the same pitch again.
Yes, I would.
Throw it till they hit it. That's what I say.
Oh, that one got away from her.
So Bella's on 1 away.
Up to bat, number 11, Abby Hedrick.
Abby Hedrick up to bat.
DP for the Pikeview Panthers.
I like their red helmets.
I do too.
Those are pretty cool. Of course, I like anything in red. Fouls that one off. Tried to bunt.
I seen that coming.
Just didn't get enough of it.
No.
She was just a hair too high on that ball.
Lee Carter behind the plate, Wayne Deskins, and Mike Stentz here, field umpires tonight.
Hits that one. Taunton misses it. Safe at second. 53-mile-an-hour pitch that time, Ange.
Really? I think the sun kind of caught her.
Yeah, the sun's directly in her eyes at this time of the day. So if you're looking at the field from the catcher's plate,
Number 22, Emma Compton.
or the umpire, the sun is shining from right to left on the field, as you can see on the shadows. Cotton couldn't get to that one.
They're holding her at third, too. All right.
So bases loaded, one out. That's not where you want to be.
No. That was just a base hit there. Up to bat, number 15, Lauren Lambert.
I tell you, it looks to me like Totten's playing a little shallow. Are they expecting a bunt here, Ange?
I wouldn't think, Roger, but...
They're playing shallow.
Well, bases are loaded, so they're hoping to get that infield, charge the ball and throw it home and get the runner out at home.
I think Taunton was playing a little shallow on the last, and that's why she couldn't get to that ball.
So we got 2 balls, 1 out, bases loaded. Nice pitch.
Yeah, swing and a miss. 2-1. Fouls that one off. 2-2.
Come on. Just another
miscue, little confusion there on whose ball that was, it looked like.
up to bat, number 18, Kaylee Honecker.
So Kaylee Honecker up to bat, bases loaded, 1 out. High, ball 1.
Number 6 batter in the lineup. Again, bases loaded. It's a beautiful pitch.
That was nice.
She was just holding up, I believe. Well, nope, safe.
And 2-run score.
Errors that kill the Lady Spartans.
Yeah, late in the season, the errors have been the Achilles heel for the Spartans.
Yeah.
That ball should have came home.
The ball should have
for
came
an easy
home.
force out.
Yes. That was out at home. That's why you play in when there's 1 out. Coach Ambler is not happy.
He's fuming. It's 3-0 with 1 out in the first inning. And Taylor Wright up to bat. Taylor's got a heck of a swing on that ball.
You got to know where your runners are, what you're going to do with the ball when you get it.
Absolutely.
You got to replay that in your mind constantly.
Yeah, I tell my girls in rec and travel both, girls, you got to think before every pitch, where am I going with that ball when it's hit to me?
Up to bat, number 13, Taylor Wright.
Campbell tried to frame that one, but that was a ball. So 1-0's the count. Fouls it off.
Good
1-1.
pitch.
Yeah, nice pitch. She chased it. And these two, Kenna Collins and Taylor Wright, know each other. Played a little softball together on the travel team. So they're familiar with each other. A good hit means a lot to Taylor right now, but a strikeout means even more to Collins. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
This first inning with the Lady Spartans has been the death of them.
I'm hoping.
These last few games.
Yeah, I'm hoping they get this out of their system quick and move on.
Yes.
You want to see a good game no matter who wins.
Way outside. Wild pitch.
Campbell
Runners
Bundy
advance.
could not corral that one.
2-2 the count. 1 out.
Count's full now. This has got to be a good one here. And Wright knows it. Deep center, Reagan Klein daring her to run, and she stays at third. Good job by Reagan Klein. So 2 away, runners on 2 and 3.
Up to bat, number 6, Cora Belcher.
So Belcher up to bat for the Pikeview Panthers. Panthers have had a great first inning so far. Spartans, not so much. Swing and a miss. Nice
That was a
pitch.
nice pitch.
Really good pitch.
What was the speed on that one, Roger?
I didn't get there in time.
One of those non-readable ones.
Yeah, you've just got a second or two to look at that pitch speed, and then it's gone.
That's going to be
That's going to be a foul ball. That was 53-mile-an-hour pitch. So 0-2, this is where you want to be if you're Collins. You can throw just about anything on this pitch. I think I'd go inside. Or that works too. Groves, easy catch to get us out of the hemorrhaging. Well, this is Roger Bennett
And Angie Martin.
on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. We'll take a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Did you hear that? State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, so Taylor Wright behind the plate. Shelby Maddox is going to be your pitcher. She's getting a few practice pitches in before Reagan Klein comes to the plate, tries to make something happen for the Spartans.
Errors, how many do we have the first inning?
About 24, if I count right.
At least 4.
Good thing you don't have to pay for them like eggs, huh?
Right.
So back to the action. Reagan Klein, the speedster for the Spartans, is up to bat first. Has been a great leadoff batter all season. Let's see if she can make something happen.
Up to bat for the Lady Spartans. Number 1, Reagan Klein.
And that was a 54-mile-an-hour pitch, and he called it a ball. 1-0.
It's close. Glad I didn't have to call
Very similar pitching speeds between these two pitchers tonight. High,
Inside.
ball 2.
Get these girls on base and make something happen. That's no.
So 3 pitches and 3 balls.
3-0, I would not go. But last night she did. And had a beautiful hit.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Because generally speaking.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy smokes, that was outside by a mile.
Yeah, that was outside, looked like to me, but 3-1's a count now.
I'm going to get my song out, 3 Blind Mice. Holy.
Could have been a makeup call.
Yes.
Fouls that one, so counts full.
Need to get Klein on base.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was inside and high. So we got Reagan to first.
So Klein on first. Martin up to bat.
Up to bat for the Lady Spartans. Number 21, Allie Martin. Should be a fake bunt here, Raj. And send Reagan to second.
Yeah, that's kind of what you would expect.
And that's going to get up, Reagan. Oh, okay. We were trying to call it from the press box, but that don't work all the time.
Sliding into second.
And Allie
was
got
Reagan
a strike
Klein.
1.
So that eliminates the threat of a double play.
All right, Allie's wide open now. Let's see what she can do. And I hope you don't call a bunt for her because I don't see that happening or working.
Inside. Klein will advance to third.
Dumb. Oh, she was safe by a step. And Aaron is chopping her. But gives her a little smack on the back of the helmet. It's okay, kid. You got another chance. 1-1 to count.
Yeah. Taylor Wright will throw down.
Allie gets a good hit, advances the RBI, but
So
got the out at first.
So RBI for Martin. Reagan Klein will score, and Kenna Collins up to bat.
And I apologize. I do get a little excited and into the ball game, Raj.
Yeah, well, we'll have to try to curb that a little bit somehow.
Yeah.
I just wonder if anybody out there listening has a muzzle that would hold that jaw. Swing and a miss by Collins. That was low and inside.
Kenna Collins. All right. 1 down, 1 run in, and a strike 1 to Kenna Collins.
And she lets that one go. Probably should have swung. It was.
Yeah, that was.
It showed 58 mile an hour on that one.
Wow.
So 0-2 on Collins.
And that's a hit to shortstop. Just by a step.
Yeah, she was almost there, but
Yes.
out at 1. That's just like that. We're 2 away, and Haley Heister up to bat.
Next up to bat for the Lady Spartans, number 24, Haley Heister.
So Heister in the box. Maddox gets her pitch call. And here we go. Swing and a miss.
Good swing. She's wanting it. She's aggressive. Got to put the bat on the ball.
Got to see it. You got to see it.
Got to see it. Yeah, that was in the dirt.
And that was a 46-mile-an-hour pitch. I think she tried to throw an off-speed pitch, and it just didn't have enough
Didn't work
oomph.
for her.
1-1. High,
She
2-1.
was tempted.
She wanted it.
She wanted it.
Bad. In the dirt, ball 3. So it's fouls that one off, counts full. And it's a cool, breezy 61 degrees here today.
Yeah, it is.
You know, in the winter, you die for a 60-degree day. And this time of year, like, man, it's cold outside.
And that's a not.
Heister get a hold of one, and it's going to drop.
That's a base hit for Heister. And she may want to jump back on that base real quick.
She was looking for second,
Yes,
but
she
it wasn't there. So Campbell Bundy up to bat. No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Campbell Bundy up to bat.
Up to bat for the Lady Spartans, number 20, Campbell Bundy.
And Campbell desperately needs to make something happen here for the Spartans. We got to rally on 2 outs here.
We like to rally on 2. I hope we can keep going with that. Good eye, good eye.
Ball 1.
I've seen Campbell occasionally will swing at one of those. She gets confused between golf and base and softball.
A couple of those do that.
Yeah. And
But
that's another base.
An amazing golf swing some of them have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a couple girls here that should be on the golf team instead of the softball team, but not mentioning any names.
Not a bad, golf's not a bad sport.
Yeah.
No contact. Just with the golf ball.
That's true. Fouls that one off, 1-2.
Campbell's desperate for a hit here. She's not giving up.
But she's late.
Just a little bit.
Probably needs to move back towards the catcher just about a half a step, and that ball might have went somewhere. Change up, foul ball.
Man, she swung early. Man, you just don't know.
Caught by the pitcher, a hot one. That was a 56-mile-an-hour pitch. Well, this is Roger Bennett
And Angie Martin.
on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Stay tuned. We got a 3-1 ball game.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
All right, back for some more action. Top of the second inning. Pikeview Panthers
Allie, be aggressive.
up to bat here. You can hear mothers cheering. So top of the lineup, Maddox
Is this the top, Roger?
up to bat.
I think this is number 9, Zoe Tupper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next batter's top of the lineup, swing, foul ball.
Up to bat.
So
for the
strike
Pikeview
one.
Panthers is number 9, Zoe Tupper.
Was it? So Tupper. Two and one's a count. Fouls that one off. Off the fence, caught by Bundy. So 2 and 2's a count now.
She's a slap hitter.
Fouls another one off. 2 and 2 still the count. Tupper hanging in there.
Oh, inside pitch.
Counts full.
That was close.
Yeah, he looked close from this angle, too.
It was close, but that one was not close.
No. So, runner on one, no outs. And Maddox up to bat, leadoff batter for the Panthers.
Number 23, Shelby Maddox.
High, ball one.
Another close. Just going outside right at the end, I think.
Yeah. Her pitch has some movement on it. Foul ball, out of play, strike one. 1 and 1.
Please return all foul balls to either dugout as quickly as possible. Thank you.
That one's up. It's high and out of play. Campbell was tracking that one. So 1 and 2's a count.
I like how she threw that helmet off quickly.
Yeah, she got rid of that thing.
Yes, she did.
Flung it off like it was on fire. In the dirt. Runners advancing to second. 2 and 2. Throws another one up. Ball 3. Counts full now.
Kenna hasn't found that groove, hasn't found that spot yet.
No, it takes her a couple innings to warm up.
I wish we had a couple free innings. I think
Yeah.
it takes them all 2 innings to warm up.
Yeah, I think it does. All right, counts full. Runner on 3 now. Another foul ball by
pitch.
Maddox.
Full count, Roger.
Yeah. And the Pikeview dugout is up. They're cheering. And there's one. That's a base hit. It's going to score a run.
That pitch was right down the middle.
Yeah, you want to hit that inside corner on a full count. So we're going to have a pitching change here. Looks like Emily Powles is going to come in. Kenna Collins will probably go to shortstop. Is going to be my guess. No, I was wrong. Todd will stay at short. Powles, new pitcher. See what she can do against these Pikeview Panthers.
We still live? He muted it. Are we live? Well, we got Emily Powles warming up on the mound. Looks like the rest of the infield stayed the same. All right. I think Emily's ready. Pitched a good game last night against the Princeton Tigers. And we're ready. Up to bat, number 20, Bella Delida. So Bella up to bat. Emily Powell's going to face her first batter today. Looks like a good pitch. Strike. Fouled it off. Emily Powell's a senior. Another good pitch. That was inside corner all day. But a little bit too inside, I'm assuming, for Blue.
Little high ball there from Powles. I wonder if the temperature has anything to do with the Spartans not being able to get jump started today.
Or do you think it has something to do with the prom tomorrow?
Yeah. They are playing like all their nails are long and painted.
We've got nails done. We've got hair done, hair colored.
You know, there's no room for prom in softball. That's what I always say.
No way.
That's too frilly. These girls are tough.
There's another
foul ball.
Foul ball. We've got the spray tans tonight. They got so much on their mind. But I'd like to think they cut that off when they walked on the field tonight.
I'd like to think that too, but I seriously doubt that's what happened.
Me too.
Another foul ball. She's battling hard. Delata is battling. She desperately wants to contribute to her team right now. Low. Counts full. And if you got a good off-speed pitch that's right down the pipe, this is the time to throw it.
There it was. That's a
Baited her with a high
ball.
one. And 3 Spartans there, and nobody could catch it. There goes the whole prom theme going. I'll get it. Wait a minute, I don't want to break a nail.
Yeah.
I don't want that to mess up my spray tan. Another foul ball.
Battling.
This kid is fighting hard.
She is.
Piles is fighting hard. This is just a battle between pitcher and batter. The good thing about it is it gets Powell several more practice pitches. And walks her. Abby Hedrick up to bat for the Pikeview Panthers. Emily Powles. Out at 1. Runner on 2 and 3 now. So Emma Compton up to bat now.
Bat number 22, Emma Compton. Well, we did manage to get an out there. Score 4-1.
It's a small victories, Ange,
Yep.
at this point. Going to be a foul ball. Bounced off the plate, I believe.
Runners on 2nd and 3rd.
So 2 runners in scoring position, 1 out. At this point, you have to focus on the batter a little bit. But I'll tell you what, this Pikeview team can hit the ball.
They can.
And there it is. And another uncharacteristic miss from Reagan Klein. I think she thought the fence was closer than it was.
She's hurt.
And she's down.
May have knocked the breath out of her. Hopefully that's all.
Yeah.
Coach Ambler going out to check on her.
She holding her right side. Not sure. Trying to stretch it out. Looks like her backside, maybe her rump, hit the fence.
She give a thumbs up.
So 5-1 your score now. Runners on 2 and 3. And it was a hard hit ball.
Up to bat, number 15, Lauren Lambert.
So Compton gave that ball a ride, and she was hoping it was over the fence. So Lauren Lambert up. Strike right down the pipe, first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The throwback was 30 miles an hour. Outside, 50-mile-an-hour pitch. Another 50-mile-an-hour pitch. Two balls, two strikes. That's high. Paige Totten corrals that one. 2 away now. So
Up to bat.
Kaylee Honecker up to bat. Strike. You always like to see a first pitch strike. Foul ball, strike 2. Honecker desperately trying to make something happen. Outside, ball 1. 1-2's the count.
All right. Like to have an out here. Get out of this inning.
Another foul ball. 1-2. Honecker in the box. Piles on the rubber. Here comes a pitch. Outside, ball 2.
Yeah.
There it was. Inside pitch. She didn't fall for it. Counts full.
It was a good pitch.
It was. A little more height on that one. It'd have been a strike.
Yeah. I think that's what it was. It was just too low. And Miles takes a deep breath here.
Throws one up. Bases loaded. 2 outs. And Taylor Wright up to bat.
Next up to bat, number 13, Taylor Wright.
And Taylor Wright is also a travel ball player. Plays for the Lady Rattlers from down around Princeton. Doing a good job catching tonight. Let's see if she hits as well as she catches. Strike. She saw it. Just caught the outside corner, didn't it, Ange?
She agreed with the ump. It did. It was outside corner.
Maybe catch an inside corner here, get another strike, and then that change up. That's why I like to.
There you
Oh, another outside pitch.
Campbell comes up. Wanted to threaten the third base runner there.
Out at 2.
Smart play
We
there.
get out of that one.
5-1.
So we'll be right back with the bottom of the second inning. This is Roger Bennett
And Angie Martin.
on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
One-way towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash to just plain stuck. For a job done right, there's only one way.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
All right, back for more action. Bottom of the second, leadoff batter for this inning is going to be number 16, Maddie Baker. Looks like Wright is still behind the plate. Maddox still pitching. I don't see any other changes in the lineup for the Pikeview Panthers, and here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss by Baker.
She fell for it.
They go for them outside pitches for some reason. And ball one. Yeah. The worm burner pitch. Fouls that one off. Now she's got two on her. High, ball 1-2.
Held off of that
2-2's the count.
Wow.
So on a drop third strike, I thought it was a foul ball, but it wasn't. Maddie Baker gets on first base. So we got Totten up to bat, number 4, Paige Totten. Totten can hit a home run if she gets a hold of it just right.
Up to bat, number 4, Paige Totten.
Been struggling just a little bit with her batting. Sometimes you just got to focus, get back to basics, and don't overthink it. Just hit the ball. High, ball
like
one.
She's ready to hit that ball, and that was a high and outside pitch. So
She's got a long strike zone.
yes, she does. Ooh.
Strike inside.
Can't believe she didn't swing the bat there. But
Probably should have took that one.
It's all right. She's got definitely 2 more strikes.
1-1's a count.
No,
Inside. A little bit too far that
and
time.
that catcher is going to come up and get somebody tonight.
I'm going to tell you what. Taylor Wright's got an arm. I've seen it multiple times. She has got an absolute cannon for an arm.
Woo.
Man, 3-1's a count now. Titans way ahead.
He'll get a payback call here in a minute.
And Jenna Groves on deck, and Jenna's been hitting the ball lately.
Need to get Paige on that base.
Swing and a miss.
Good cut. Got to leave your head still.
Yep.
Everybody was moving on that pitch.
Swinging a little hard. Yep.
Swing and a miss.
Can't be watching the pitcher and hit the ball, can you?
No.
So Groves up, 1 away, runner on 1. Desperately need something to happen here for the Spartans.
Up to bat. Number 22, Jenna Groves.
High ball 1. She's under it. Safe at second, Maddie Baker.
And we got a ball 1.
And Jenna will get the green light to swing away now. I think that's what the 3 claps means from Coach Baker, or Coach Ambler.
Outside, but that was a strike.
Yeah, that was a hittable ball.
Yeah.
And I think some of these girls are conditioned to wait on that perfect pitch instead of getting the ball that's hittable.
And that's
going to be a base hit.
Yeah, that's
a
hit
base
right
hit
there.
for Groves. Runner on 1 and 2 now. Lacey up to bat. This is another one that can hit a bomb, but has been struggling a little bit lately.
Up to bat, number 14, Lacey Patriaka.
So 1 away. Score is 6-1. Pikeview on top. Strike. First pitch strike. Should have took it.
She's ready. Let's see if patience pays off here, Roger. I'm saying it does.
Fouls 1 off. 0-2's a count.
Lacey looks nice and tan, Roger. Did you go to the beach last night?
She did. It was a quick trip, and the sun was extremely hot. Just one of them overnight tan sensations.
It's amazing what 15 minutes will do.
It is. It is. Just a little bit of beach life.
That was a strike inside.
You know, I preach to girls that when you got 2 on you, you've got to make something. You got to hit the ball. Foul it off if you don't like it, but don't stand there and take a strikeout.
Yeah, it's hard. It's so much easier said than done.
You leave it in the hands of the umpire, you're going back to the dugout more times than not.
Roger, a little upset. Let me take over for a minute. All right, everybody should be going. Everybody's rolling. Okay, off of a wild pitch, pass ball.
Which is
Runners advance.
Doesn't happen often with that catcher.
No. Reagan up to bat, and with 2 outs, we could roll on 2 here. This would be a perfect opportunity. We've got to get some runs here. We got to get some runs back. Outside, my lands.
Wow. Yeah, that was a tough one.
He caught that same pitch on her the first round, so.
1-1's a count.
Just on that outside corner. He can see it a lot better than we can. So pitcher went for it again, said, hey, I'm going to try that one more time.
And just missed.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
2-2's a count.
Reagan not happy with that call, but
You know what? It was a hittable ball.
yes, it was.
So you can walk back and shake
It
your
was.
head. You can
She's
see
just
a
going to have
lot
to
of
come
gestures.
back and get mad at the ball. Take it out on the ball. Oh,
Good choice not to go on that one.
probably so, especially since it rolled right back to her.
Bounced right off the net.
But with 2 outs,
Kind of got to be the riverboat gambler.
sometimes that's how you start, and that's how you can make things start to happen.
And that's it. Klein stands there and takes a strikeout. Boy,
Not happy.
No, not happy. Body language from the
Which-
Spartans is not good. And when, the umpire's calling stuff that you don't think's a strike, you've got to hit anything hittable. So this is
he's
Roger
kinda
Bennett
standing there and Angie Martin.
for the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. We'll take a quick word from our sponsors and be right back for the action.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right.
Tried to do the bunt.
Yeah, tried like a
Didn't
little
quite work.
slap bunt there. That was Cora Belcher. So 0-1's the count. Swing and a miss by Belcher.
Up to bat, number 6, Cora Belcher. After 2 strikes on her, I announce her name. It happens.
We had a little bit of umpire interference on that play. I think he should be called out.
Yeah. I think so. Let's do it. I bet Reagan would like to call him out.
Yeah, and a couple other Spartans.
Yeah, it's tough. We didn't know which way to turn there. And she
Belcher rips one, foul ball, almost corralled by Maddie Baker.
Maddie was going after it.
She was right there. So, 0-2, still the count. The bad news is she's found the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, 2 strikes. Let's see what happens here. Good pitch. Good play by Emily Piles and almost overthrows the first baseman. Jenna stretches out to catch it.
1 away.
1 out.
1 away. 6-1 ball game. Pikeview on top.
Up to bat, number 9, Zoe Tupper.
Spartans need a spark.
She walked last time, Roger.
So Tupper up to bat. And she's not walking this time, except back to the dugout.
Paige made an awesome throw to first base. That
Good
means
throw to
so
first.
much.
Good catch by the first baseman.
good
And there's
stop.
2 away.
But that throw means a lot, too.
So top of the lineup, Maddox up to bat
Up to bat, number 23, Shelby Maddox.
with 2 away. Outside, ball 1. Powell's plows the dirt a little bit. Gets ready for another pitch. Hit deep center. Reagan Klein. 3 up, 3 down, and that's what you want to see.
Where has that been? Where has that been, Roger?
I don't know, but I'm glad to see it's back. Hopefully it continues the rest of the ball game. This is Roger Bennett
and Angie Martin
on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. We'll be right back.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating, and we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.
All right, Allie Martin up to bat for the Spartans. Going to lead off this inning and definitely wants to get something started for the Spartans.
Allie Martin. Well, let's see what we got here.
See if she takes the first one, Ange. No, she does not.
She won't. She normally swings at that first pitch. And I'm just the opposite. Patience, patience.
Yeah, if it's a good one, I'm all about swinging.
I understand about that. I do.
Fouls 2 off. 0-2's the count.
Yep. She's going to have to protect that plate now.
Hits one right to the shortstop. So 1 away. Powell's up to bat.
Up to bat for the ladies' Spartans. Number 13, Emily Powell.
So Powell swinging a miss. Up to bat for the first time tonight.
One down. Score 6-1. Spartans desperately looking to get something started.
Swing and a miss over her head. Strike 2. Oh and 2. Powell's back in the box.
I'd like to see her get a little hit here.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So back to the dugout for Powell's, and here comes Haley Heister. Packing her LXT. Haley's due for a big hit. So just like that, 2 away. This is going to be a dogfight down to the last inning, I feel.
Up to bat, number 24, Haley Heister.
Pops one up.
Half swing, didn't even swing all the way.
And caught by second baseman, and just like that, 3 away. So we'll come back here in just a few minutes after a couple words from our sponsors. This is Roger Bennett
and Angie Martin
for the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. We'll be right back.
One-way towing, the source for all your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash, to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one way.
So if you're just joining us in Fairleigh, Pikeview up 6-1 on top of the Spartans. Bella Delata's up to bat. High ball 1. Swing deep left center over everybody's head. Bounces, hits the fence. And that's going to be good for a double for Bella. Good hit right in the hole and bounces one time, hits the fence. So no outs, runner on 2.
Up to bat, number 11, Abby Hedrick. She definitely likes to show bunt about every at-bat. This is her 3rd at-bat. Let's see what happens here.
Abby Hedrick.
She's got the twirl of the bat down.
Yeah, she's practiced doing that. Swing and a miss.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Showed bunt, pulled back, swung, and missed. Strike 1. I wonder if that's something that the coach calls.
Yes. And it looks like he caught something again. Not sure if he wiped it off or.
It's probably going to be bunt. And it's going to be a strike. Throw just on the wrong side of the third baseman there. Otherwise, that would have been a really close one. Good job of Paige Totten getting there to cover that.
Good job of twirling that bat.
Absolutely. 0-2. That one looked good.
Thing wrong with that pitch right there, but
that one looked good, but Blue didn't like it, and
he makes the final call.
Neither did Hedrick. So got the bat twirled down. Back in the box she goes. 1-2's the count. Powell's got to put one right down the pipe, I guess, and tries to bunt with 2 strikes, and she's out. Wow.
Did they do that the last time?
Things that make you go, bruh.
Things that make you go,
All right. Emma Compton up to bat now.
1 out.
Up, pass ball, and
she
will. She's safe. I didn't know what he was pointing at, but I thought the ump was going to call her out there for just a split second.
Probably, yeah, I did too. You thought he was looking for the ball, right?
Yeah, I thought he was trying to verify possession before he made the call, but I've been wrong before. Just ask my wife.
Up to bat, number 22, Emma Compton.
All right, Compton.
7-1. Spartans cannot do anything right tonight.
No, I agree.
But I bet they get it right tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, gussied up for the boys.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be allowed to date if you're playing softball.
Stupid boys.
So.
And girls.
3 balls, no strikes. No swing situation here. Should not be allowed to play softball and date. And a hot one. Totten sidesteps it, and that's good for a base hit.
Into Allie Martin, and she's going to run it into the pitcher. Up to bat, number 15, Lauren Lambert.
Got to get in front of that ball. Just the little things that's killing us. Inside, ball 1. So 7-1's the score.
Campbell thought about throwing it down, but...
And Lambert in the box.
Nice pitch.
Foul ball. Strike 1.
Foul ball. We've got a ball 1 and a strike 1.
Wasp and hornet killer.
Pikeview wanting it more than Lady Spartans right now.
And you can just tell by the body language of both teams. Pulled back, ball 2. 2-1's a count.
And they better watch. Why Paige Totten went to third base, don't have a clue. There was nobody covering second. She could have went to first and had second base with no problem. Nobody was there.
Yeah. Deep, just over second base's head.
Got her there.
Got her at 2. So good heads-up play by Klein. And Totten, 2 away. Slid on her belly, but just didn't get there.
Up to bat number 18, Kaylee Honecker.
So Kaylee Honecker up for the Panthers.
2 outs. Top of 4.
Swing and a miss.
And I hope Camel doesn't throw it.
I do believe that the thought went through her mind, though.
It did. And Paige went to the right spot that time. Got it.
Got her at
Good
first,
play
and
by
there's
Jen
3. So we'll come back for the bottom of the 4th inning. Score 7-1. Pikeview Panthers on top. This is Roger Bennett.
And Angie Martin.
With the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Up to bat for the Lady Spartans, number
So
20.
Campbell Bundy up to
Campbell
bat
Bundy.
for the Spartans. Lead off for the bottom of the 4th inning. If you're just joining us, Spartans not having a great showing here tonight. 7-1. They are on the bottom. Pikeview Panthers act like they want it really bad. Bundy
Campbell
swinging.
went for that outside pitch, which is awesome. All you got to do is step into that outside pitch and
But
send it
swinging
sailing.
just a little late. I think I'd back her up in the box.
Yeah.
So 0-1. Oh, in the dirt, ball 1. And a pass ball. Right corrals it. And we're getting ready to see Bundy's 3rd pitch. Maddox doing a great job on the mound tonight for the Pikeview Panthers. Oh, that outside high one, and that's going to be out of play. Strike 2. She'd commit just a hair sooner.
Just a little sooner, yep. She's got to protect now with 2 strikes.
You got to wonder what's going through her mind. Is it her prom date? And there's another foul ball.
She, I don't believe, is going to the prom. She probably wants to win.
Wow, that's awesome. We got one that's not going to prom.
We got 1 ball player on the team. Just kidding. Just kidding.
And right to first base, didn't even have to take a step, and there's one
Campbell
away.
just shakes her head.
So Maddie Baker up to bat, struck out last time. but got to first on a drop third strike.
Up to bat, number 16, Maddie Baker. She was hitting well the other night. She needs to pull a K.
And there it is.
A hard hit ball, but right to her.
Right to left field, and a good catch by left field, but a great hit ball. And there's 2 away. So Totten up to bat. I think she struck out last time, didn't she?
She did strike out.
Swinging for the fence and looking at the pitcher. Hopefully she can corral that ball.
Up to bat, number 4, Paige Totten.
So 2 away. Let's see if Totten can make something happen here, and she
did.
does.
That's a fair ball.
No, it's foul.
Just foul.
Foul by about 9 inches
Yeah.
there. So Totten got a piece of it. That's encouraging. Maybe a little choke and poke here. Base hit's all we need, Totten. She's in the back of the box where she should be. I like it. And she's safe at first base. Bobbled by the shortstop and first base. So maybe that's the spark we need, Ange.
Yeah.
So Jenna Groves up to bat. I'd like to see her hit one down to about McDonald's.
Up to bat, number 22, Jenna Groves.
Her walk-up song is just happy.
Absolutely.
See if this is an outside, and it is,
Yep.
but it was a strike.
It was.
Very hittable. Man, that outside pitch, you can crush those.
Jenna is a patient batter, for sure.
0-1. 2 outs, runner on 1. Spartans need a run or 2 here.
Nope.
And in the dirt, ball 1. She wanted it.
Go, Jen Jen!
And Totten afraid to leave the base over there, and I don't blame her because Taylor Wright's got a cannon. And she will gun you down. Fouled out of park. 1-2's the count now. Groves battling. Back in the box. Crowding the plate just a little bit. Oh, and just like that, we're out of that one. Right to the pitcher.
Yeah.
Easy toss to first, and she's out. Well, we'll take a quick break, hear from our sponsors. This is Roger Bennett
And Angie Martin.
on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Top of the 5th inning, score 7-1. Pikeview Panthers on top.
Up to bat, number 4, Adeline Bowers.
So Bowers in the box. First time at bat tonight. Swing and a miss.
Swung a little late there, Raj.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. Powell's pitch speed here. 51, hit to the pitcher and one away.
Defensive play there.
That's what we gotta have. 3 up, 3 down.
Number 6, Cora Belcher.
So Belcher up to bat for the Panthers.
She went back to the pitcher last at bat.
1 out.
And she's showing bunt, and she went.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Yeah. And she ripped that one.
Wow.
A way foul ball, but that was a good rip.
Yeah, bat speed. She was a little early on that one, man. Had she not been,
Oh,
we don't want to talk about that,
no, we
Rocket.
don't. Let's
All
not
right.
say we did.
0-2.
Outside.
Ball 1.
Not a bad thought.
No, she seems a little eager. Belcher seems a little patient, too. Fouls another one off. Let's see where she's at.
Liz bowling out there.
And that was a strike.
I think it was. In bowling.
So I believe if Belcher moved up to the front of the box, both of those balls would have been fair.
Ooh.
Hey,
She
ball
thought
2.
about that. She thought about that one.
2-2's a count with 1 away.
Good pitch.
Pops it up. Klein's going to not get there. Nobody got there. And they're rolling around out there like bears.
Allison's hit.
So, base hit for Belcher.
Not sure really what happened there, Roger.
I'd say somebody didn't call it.
Yep. You got to call the ball. You got to talk. You got to talk.
And you wouldn't think you would have to tell girls that this is a vocal sport. You got to talk, you got to chatter, and you got to call it.
I mean, that almost hit her glove. She should have had that.
She swung. Totten did corral it, but not able to make a tag.
Up to bat number 9, Zoe Tupper.
So Tucker up to bat for the Panthers. Runner on 2. 1 away. Fouls that one off. So Powell's definitely doing her job, getting the ball to where they can put it in play. Runner advances to third, but out at first, so 2 away. So back to the top of the lineup with Shelby Maddox. She will probably bunt. I'm going to take a guess. No, she didn't. Outside, ball 1. I figured she was going to try to bunt and make the defense decide where to throw the ball. Ball 2.
Two outs. Need an out. Like now.
More than that, we need the Spartans to be able to hit the ball. So now the score is 8-1. Runner did advance and safe at first.
Up to bat number 20, Bella Delata.
So Delata up to bat. For the Panthers, a runner on 1, 2 away. 8-1's your score. Pikeview with a commanding lead. Swing, foul ball.
Ripped it early and foul ball.
Kind of curious to see where she's standing in the box and if the coach makes an adjustment here. I don't see any adjustment. And right at the plate. I believe I have to move up a little bit. She's got a fast bat speed.
She does.
49-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch.
Good try.
Another
base hit.
And that was a 50-mile-an-hour pitch. So runners on 1 and 2 now, 2 away. Abby Hedrick up to bat for the Panthers.
To bat number 11, Abby Hedrick.
And Pikeview's got to feel pretty good about where they're at in this ball game.
Martin trying to say something to the girls out there, not really sure what's going on. Probably, let's get one more out. Please, let's get out of this inning.
Yeah.
I mean, this team is a good team, but the score should not be like this.
It absolutely shouldn't. It ought to be a whole lot tighter game. Foul ball. Strike 1. 1-1's a count.
Frustrating game, especially for the seniors.
Yeah, because after tonight, it's probably going to be all over for them unless something happens in the next 2 innings.
Something big.
But you can't count the Spartans out just yet.
No, it's...
Because they can do it. It's all a matter of how much they want it.
Right. I don't understand why their bats aren't working, but...
And an error by the pitcher and second base.
And
missed
they're
by the
still
catcher.
rolling in.
Another one will score.
And
they're
why not
throwing
get
the
another
ball
one in?
around like it's on fire and nobody wants to catch it.
Score is now 10-1.
Spartans quickly losing grip on any hopes of winning this ball game.
They've got the timing down on our pitcher for sure.
Yeah. She's consistently pitching 50 and 51 miles an hour. And you notice a lot of the Pikeview Panthers are early on that swing. They're just not used to that slow of a pitch coming in. So we've got a little huddle going on at the pitcher's mound, which probably some girls not happy about the way this game's going, and they're going to discuss it. Coach Ambler didn't even come out on the field. All he can do is grin.
Allie has busted the old knee open again.
And there they come. He's coming out now.
So now we've probably got an injury timeout, Roger.
Yeah. Got a little bit of blood on the field. That's a biohazard. Probably going to have to pull Martin. unless they can get the bleeding stopped. Probably easier to get that bleeding stopped than it is on the scoreboard.
Yeah. For sure, Roger.
There's Spartans are hemorrhaging now.
Oh, my God. Even...
And we've got 2 outs. Nobody on, well, 1 person on base. Third base. Runner in scoring position, so...
Allie's shedding some tears, but I don't think it's from the knee.
And Emma Compton up to
I
bat.
really don't think it's from the knee. I think it's from
being a senior. She didn't want her last game to go like this, I'm sure.
I wouldn't have either, but...
But you know what? On the bright side, she's got prom tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, they got the prom. What are we thinking?
Getting all dressed up, put a Band-Aid on your leg, and get all gussied up for some boy probably.
Wipe the tears and get ready for the big day tomorrow.
And close that chapter in your life.
Yeah.
So we have a team out there. Hopefully they can get the bleeding stopped. All right. Now she's rubbing a little dirt on it, and she's ready. Bundy fixing her hair. And back goes the helmet. And we're ready to play ball again. So Compton up to bat. Strike and nobody there. Rolling over home plate and probably crippling the runner. His pals losing their balance. And she's hurt. We're going to step away real quick as they tend to her. Second injury in a couple plays. Yeah, maybe they're getting her up. Okay, she's up. Coach, just tell her the run scored and she'll be fine.
Oh, she'll be fine, yeah.
So, 11-1 now is your score.
11-1. No, it's just safe. We wish she was out. But
2 outs.
Safe.
Compton up to bat.
Ball 1.
So first pitch, no balls, 1 strike, and there's a bomb, and it's out of here. Compton gets a hold of one, puts it over left field fence, and here come the Panthers to greet her at home plate. You got to be happy for any girl that hits one over, Ange.
You do.
Yeah, and they pat the
That was
helmet.
a nice hit. She really crushed that one over left field.
Yeah, after they beat on her helmet, she may have a concussion. So, Lauren Lambert up to bat for the Panthers. Now your score is 12-1. And a base hit right down third baseline. Couldn't.
Allie making sure that ball didn't get away and put her body in front of it.
Wooding just couldn't get there, and there's a base hit. Kaylee Honecker up to bat.
This game is no reflection on the season that they've had, Roger. I mean, it's been a tough season, but this game right here is...
Martin catches that one for the third out, and the hemorrhaging stopped for this inning. So we'll be right back with a quick word from our sponsors. This is Roger Bennett
and Angie Martin.
On the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right. We're back.
Number 14, Lacey.
Lacey's up to bat. Let's see what the first pitch is, and it's going to be in the dirt, ball one.
All right.
I don't know why there's a strike on the
Never
scoreboard,
say
but
to these Lady Spartans, although I think it's on the verge, but
yeah, they're starting to wither.
their body language in the last two innings has been just
Fouls one off.
very frustrating.
So 1-1. Yes, it is. I know Lacey wants to get a good hit. Fouls another one off. One and two's a count. She backed up in the box, Ange.
Oh, my
gosh. I don't know about that. You know, you hate to question an umpire, but wow. So back to the dugout goes Lacey, and top of the lineup, Reagan Klein.
He's had a tough strike zone tonight, but that hasn't had any reflection on the game.
No. No, definitely not going to make the umpire wear anything tonight because the Spartans are just not playing their softball. Much better team than what they're showing tonight.
He just called that a strike.
Called that one a strike, too. So
beginning to make me mad.
I believe I would call time and tell all of my players, look, if it's hittable, you got to put your bat on it.
Swing a bat. I think Reagan has decided she better swing at whatever's coming because
and that's a fair ball.
And she's going to go too. I know it. And she might. Okay.
She wanted to go 3. Let's see if Allie Martin can bring her around here.
Up the bat. Number 21, Allie Martin.
Did you almost forget her name?
I almost didn't want to say it, Roger, because I'm pretty sure that's the last time I will say that.
Swing and a miss by Martin. Klein on second.
Allie ready to get a big hit here.
Allie wants to do something.
Wants to make something happen.
Her body language has totally changed.
Yes, it has.
Fouls one off. Strike 2. Mad at her bat.
Mad at everything, I believe. You'd think she'd be happy. Prom's tomorrow.
I don't think she's thinking about prom right this second now.
Not this second, she's not.
And there's strike 3. No. Did he call that a ball?
Yes, he did.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Oh, I believe if he'd have called that a strike, I would have been even madder. But what good's it going to do, Roger?
That's right. At this point in the game, and that one was a strike.
Yeah.
Klein desperately wanting to score. We're 2 away, and we are 1 out away from this ball game being over. Am I right?
Yes.
Collins up to bat. You never want to be the last batter. No pressure, Collins.
Nah.
I'm not sure where Maddie Wellman's been tonight.
Me either.
Generally, she'll take the mound at some point during the game and come in clutch. So Collins in the box. Maddox with a pitch. Swing. And she's safe. And Reagan Klein will score. So 12-2 ball game now with Haley Heaster up to bat, 2 away. Collins on first. Umpire Dustin off the plate. Heaster ready for the pitch. Swing, foul ball, out of play on top of the press box. That changeup just changed Heaster's life.
That was probably the best changeup I've seen her throw tonight.
Absolutely, that was a good changeup pitch, and like you said, I don't think we've seen that one yet.
No,
Swing and a miss.
That's the ball game. With the final score of 12-2.
Yep, Spartans will line up for the final time. The seniors are hugging. It's a somber moment for the Spartans. A rough end to the season. But these Spartans definitely didn't play to their potential tonight. And Ange, what are you thinking about next year?
Roger, I don't know that I can say a whole lot about next year. I think they got a lot of talent coming up. Hopefully another strong pitcher coming in. I don't know, but you know, you got to hit the ball in games and have a strong defense. And we've really hit the ball well this year, and the defense has done well. But the last 3 games, their defense has just let us down. And I don't know. Is there too much going on? I don't know. They got a lot.
Yeah, defense definitely fell off the last few games, and, you know, your pitchers, they're putting the ball in play and fieldable balls.
Yeah.
But we're just errors have been our Achilles heel the last 3 games at least.
But I think if they can clean that up next year and get a pitcher in there, I mean, they got a couple good pitchers there now. We've got Maddie Wellman coming up. She's a freshman and came in clutch in a few games, and I tell you, she never had a lesson. She does quite well, and I think if her and Kenna work on it this summer,
and they will.
Yeah, I think you'll see a pretty good ball team. Although if they keep the sectionals the way they have, that Shady Springs team is going to be a hard team to beat.
Absolutely, Shady's tough team. Maddie and Kenna will definitely get some reps in travel ball this year. A couple of the other girls on the team will get reps in travel ball, and I think you'll see a different Spartan team next year.
I think so.
We're definitely going to miss the seniors.
Oh, yeah.
But
We will miss them.
It's part of life. You move on. They're moving on with their lives and putting Spartan softball behind them. And that's somewhat unfortunate, but fortunate at the same time. A bittersweet moment for the seniors.
It is.
But, hey.
All good things
must come to an end. And
it's been a good ride.
Just like this broadcast, we wish Pikeview luck in the upcoming games.
We do.
Taylor Wright, great catcher. I'm telling you, Maddox, a good pitcher. That changeup really, I was kind of on the fence with her a little bit. She pitched a great game, but when I saw the changeup, I knew she had more tricks in her bag.
Yeah, I think she does.
So, a good showing by Pikeview. Not so much for Greenbrier East, but you know what they say, there's always next year.
That's right. We had our time last year, the time of their life. They went to states and they had a lot to prove this year with what they had, and I think they did well, finishing the year up with a 16-12 record, I do believe.
Not terrible.
No, 28 games, a lot going on for these seniors, and again, hate to see it come to an end, but it has, and
yeah, and you can see there's a few seniors out there that are emotional, but that's softball. There's highs and lows, and
that's right.
At this point, it is what it is. You enjoy the memories and you move on.
That's right, and a lot of those girls will be playing travel ball this year, so their softball career is not over just yet, but their high school career is.
Absolutely,
and we will miss it.
So, we will end this broadcast. Thank you to all of our sponsors and anybody out there that gets to watch the Spartan softball home games, the football home games, the basketball home games. Give us a like and share on Facebook. Greenbrier Valley Channel goes above and beyond to bring high definition, almost ESPN quality video to people that can't get out or don't want to get out. So thank these sponsors. If you have an opportunity to do business with one of these sponsors that's been on our screen throughout the season, please give them a chance. Do business with them. And they contribute so much to youth sports, and they make this possible. So we thank our sponsors, especially Janet Niehawk has been a great sponsor. We thank Janet of Niehawk Lumber, and I will say from foundation to finish, they do got you covered. I've done business with them. I had to put an addition on my house and bought everything I could from Niehawks. But with that being said, we're going to sign off for the last time for softball season this year. This is Roger Bennett
and Angie Martin
on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Thank you so much for watching.
One-way towing, the source for all of your towing needs. From cars to trucks, the dreaded crash to just plain stuff. For a job done right, there's only one.
When you're in Lewisburg, make sure to stop by S.J. Needhawk to pick up tools and products to finish up your home improvement projects. S.J. Needhawk can help with replacing your floors, adding some new color to your walls, stain for your decks and porches, replacing windows or doors, and don't forget, a new lighting fixture changes an entire room. Don't wait to finish your projects. S.J. Needhawk is always ready to help. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage NMLS ID 1184517. NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Equal housing lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
RT Rogers Oil Company and Precision Delivery have many kind and knowledgeable long-term employees in our Hinton office who account for transactions and dispatch fuel and explain and educate about our many products, such as our wall heaters and also our fireplace logs, which are designed for residential space heating. And we also have Renai tankless water heaters available. We provide many different types of fuel storage tanks along with an experienced and trained crew that will be installing them. We will then make safe and timely deliveries to these storage tanks. Our long-term employees make deliveries and also install HVAC units and install generators, while Precision Delivery transports fuel in 6 states. So, call us for a quote or delivery.